Yeah, hey, how y'all doing today? Now, as you guys can tell, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been sick for the past couple days. I've been sick for about 2 days now. I really ain't feel like recording today, but fuck it, bro. The grind don't stop. I still gotta keep going, bro. But anyway, bro, we finna get to this video. This man is evil. Now, I seen the thumbnail, the picture of Vince McMahon. And I heard Vince McMahon got caught up in a sex trafficking case or something like that. I don't know what's going on, but we here to find out, bro. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that post notification bell so you notified I drop another banger, bro. Now, Vince McMahon, bro. I've been watching wrestling since I was probably around about 8 or 9 years old. Probably younger than that. Probably about 7 or 8. Something like that. I don't watch it no more. I stopped watching it when I got to high school because it got like watered down a little bit. And I was like, fuck it, man.
You keep talking, man, and you shut the fuck up.
I ain't finna watch this shit no more. It got played out, honestly, real fast. Because it might be because I started real young. But we finna get to the video, bro. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I know I'm a little bit late on this, but we finna get to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I feel better very soon, bro. Because having a cold and being sick is annoying as fuck, I ain't gonna lie.
All of you know I'm a huge wrestling enthusiast. I absolutely love it more than Garfield loves lasagna. So much so that we actually have our own wrestling league, the Moist Wrestling League, and we even dropped
the Moist Wrestling League.
Plug for it or anything. This is actually a really serious
Moist
topic.
Wrestling is crazy.
The reason I mention that is because I'm just showcasing my passion for this craft. And for the longest time now, many decades, there has been this stain in the wrestling industry with a boogeyman that sits atop the food chain. His name is Vince McMahon. He is a cockroach that no amount of pest control can seem to get rid of. I'm confident even if you don't follow wrestling closely, you know Vince McMahon. He is extraordinarily wealthy and he has infested tons of other things even outside of just the wrestling industry. And this man is downright evil. He has a laundry list of deplorable, disgusting, heinous acts that would make the devil flinch. I've talked about him at length quite a bit on streams and even in a couple of videos in the past, so I'm not going to be focusing on his sins from the past here. I highly encourage all of you to just Google his name. It's not hard to find any of this information. It's all just right there, out in the open, right there at your fingertips.
Okay.
It is horrible stuff. I'm not talking about just like some drama where he was mean behind the scenes, which of course he was. I'm talking about covering up crimes, sexual misconduct. The list goes on and on and on.
Covering up crimes.
That's just what we know. There's probably still tons and tons of skeletons in that fucking closet. But anyway, the reason I'm talking about Vince McMahon again today is he is now at the center of another massive lawsuit here that has actually forced his hand and had him resign from his position at the WWE/UFC. They recently merged.
I knew Vince McMahon always been creepy. Yeah, he looked like a creepy old man. Even since I was a little bitty boy, I always knew that. It was something off with that Vince McMahon motherfucker. Yeah, he looked old and mean. Yeah, he looked like one of those motherfuckers that hire people in their basement. My bad. I can't say certain shit on YouTube because they be tripping, bro. My bad. I ain't mean to say that, bro. But you see what he being accused of right now, so you know what I'm saying? Let's continue.
A multi-billion-dollar deal. And Vince McMahon, in light of all of this, has stepped down. The information comes from someone named Janelle Grant, who worked at the WWE's headquarters and is accusing the company's founder, Vince McMahon, of sexual assault, sex trafficking, and physical abuse in the lawsuit that was filed on Thursday.
Oh, no.
According to the lawsuit, Grant
Vince
alleged
McMahon,
that
you
McMahon
in
promised
trouble.
a job and later promotions at WWE in exchange for sex, and the lawsuit also includes allegations that McMahon trafficked her to other men inside and outside of the company. And there is a couple of names that get dropped that are some very big, alarming names, obviously. Now, even if you're not part of the wrestling community, I bet you've heard some buzz about this lawsuit because some text messages allegedly leaked from it, as well as
text
some
messages.
of the claims in the lawsuit are extraordinarily disturbing.
Oh, Lord.
Like, it is some depraved shit. And I mean shit, literally. One of the big
I gotta look
parts
this
of
shit up
lawsuit that was
afterwards.
popping off on Twitter, like general Twitter, was this section where Miss Grant is talking about a threesome that McMahon put her in. And she says, early in the encounter, McMahon immediately directed Miss Grant to lay down on her back in a supplicating position. While straddling over her, McMahon defecated on Miss Grant's head. McMahon left to shower off, but he instructed Miss Grant to remain in place with excrement in her hair.
Oh, you a old rotten motherfucker, boy. Yeah, you old as shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm a little bit surprised at it. Well, I'm not surprised, but like, God, you wouldn't think no old motherfucker would be doing this, bro. But that's the kind of some of the creepiest people, old people. Well, some old people. I ain't just gonna throw it on all old people, but like, God damn, Vince, you going to jail
for his friend. While Ms. Grant
Rightfully so.
requested protection, none was offered. McMahon and physical therapist actively continued with the threesome and directed Miss Grant's sexual performance for around an hour and a half while she was left covered in feces.
Oh,
Absolutely
hell no.
sickening and sadly not surprising behavior from Vince McMahon. I believe this is only the tip of the iceberg. I think this is the first domino to fall, and there's going to be a lot more information that comes out about some of the degeneracy.
Why buddy got moist in his background? What the fuck do that even mean? And I know what moist mean, but like, what's like, and it's a fucking wet emoji. I don't fucking.
For the crimes and awful shit that was going on behind the scenes under Vince McMahon here. Now, I saw quite a few people caught off guard by this, surprised to learn that Vince McMahon is a bad guy. They were wondering how this stayed buried or how any of the sexual misconduct...
I ain't gonna lie, this is the last thing I expect him to do. I was expecting him to be like just a mean old man, just cussing people out behind the scenes, being mean to people, just being mad, disrespectful to people. I was thinking somewhere in that stratosphere. But not this. God, threesomes? God damn, Vince. Threesomes and fucking sexual assault? I never would have thought he'd do some shit like this, bro.
Allegations didn't surface sooner. Like, how was it all kept a secret? I had to do a bit of a double take when I saw that. I got fucking stun-locked for a second. Now, of course, it's no one's fault. I don't blame anyone for not knowing about Vince McMahon's past. Like, if you're not an active wrestling fan, there's a really good chance you just didn't know any of this about him. But the only
I'm not an
sad thing
active
is that
wrestling
there was no
fan.
secret. Everyone knew about Vince McMahon's sexual degeneracy. Vince McMahon's sexual degeneracy is about as much of a secret as smoking cigarettes being bad for your health. This fucking
Damn.
ghoul paid nearly $15 million in hush money to quiet 4 women who were bringing up claims of sexual misconduct against him that had occurred over a period of 16 years. And that's
God
actually why he
damn.
previously stepped down. Now, of course, he stepped back up into a prominent position with the company after the merger with the UFC, and now he's stepping down again.
16
once
years
again,
is
for
crazy.
Sexual misconduct claims. So it's just never really been a secret that this decaying corpse, this fucking revolting gremlin of a man, is a horrifying piece of shit. It's
Oh
just
my
more people
Lord.
are opening their eyes to Vince McMahon being this fiend.
Yeah, we need to bash him like we was bashing Bill Cosby. Remember that shit? Y'all was bringing up all that other shit that Bill Cosby had done. We don't even know if he did it still. They was accusing Bill Cosby of all kind of shit. We need the Vince McMahon bashing. Yeah, we need to be tearing his ass up on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We need to be tearing his ass to the fucking ground. Where is he? Why he ain't in jail yet? If it was Bill Cosby, they would have locked his ass up immediately. So yeah, we need Vince McMahon in jail. He ain't getting off on it. Yeah, he ain't getting off on this. Yeah, we need his ass in jail ASAP.
Thanks to Janelle Grant's lawsuit really making waves and highlighting a lot of previously unknown things like the sex trafficking and some of the other names that were included here to show how deep this rabbit hole goes and how awful all of it was. Now, sexual misconduct is something Vince McMahon calls home, so this isn't his first rodeo, and he tried to cover his own ass. Not literally, because he shit on someone's head, but legally tried to cover himself by trying to pressure Grant into signing a non-disclosure agreement in exchange for payments over several years totaling $3 million after their relationship and employment ended. So he was trying to silence her, to make sure she wouldn't, blow the lid off of this. Now, I'm no lawyer, I'm no expert, but I don't think a non-disclosure agreement protects you in the case of crimes. Like, I don't think if you're sex trafficking someone, you can have all of your victims sign an NDA, and then they can't speak about it, you're safe. And if they do speak about it, they're the ones in trouble. I just can't
Yeah, that ain't how
imagine
that
a
work,
world
buddy.
where if Grant signs that non-disclosure agreement and then goes forward with bringing this information to light, that she would face punishment for it. Like, I can't even picture that kind of lunacy. Like, listen, ma'am, we're really sorry about that sex trafficking thing. That's bad stuff. But you violated your NDA. And breaking an NDA is so much worse. You're going to prison. You're going to the slammer for that.
Right.
You don't violate
That's
the
not how that
contract.
works.
It's sacred. It's binding. Like, I just don't think an NDA protects you in the case of a crime being committed.
Right.
Again, I'm not an expert, though. The only NDAs I've ever signed were to play a video game early, not poop on someone's skull, among other horrible, horrible acts.
He shitted on
Allegedly.
somebody's head.
It's fucking scary stuff, what was going on behind the scenes of the WWE with Vince McMahon. The parent company has issued
He
a
an
bit of a
old
statement
nasty
here.
motherfucker.
The parent company is TKO Group Holdings, and they said that McMahon doesn't control TKO or oversee day-to-day operations at the WWE, and that while this matter predates our TKO executive team's tenure at the company, we take Ms. Grant's horrific allegations very seriously and are addressing this matter internally. And a spokesperson for Vince McMahon also made a statement and said that the lawsuit was replete with lies, obscene made-up instances that never occurred, and a vindictive distortion of the truth. He will vigorously defend himself. I wish he would vigorously try and dive into a wrestling ring and tear both of his quads again.
Yeah, he need to vigorously get into a match with The Undertaker so he can tombstone his motherfucking ass. Yeah, Vince McMahon, why would you do some shit like this? I knew you was mean and old, but nigga, I ain't know you went to this fucking level. God damn. Sexual assault and shitting on people's head? That deserve a life sentence right there. I'm not bullshitting. You old as shit, bro. You still getting a life sentence, bro. Old people don't get no pass. A nigga thought just because he was up there in age that he was going to get a pass for this. No, sir.
He's an evil man, and he has been evil for the entire time he has been with the company. And more people are starting to see this now. He is a fucking stain in the industry. I know there is still a lot of Vince McMahon fans because they separate art from the artist. He plays a character
I was never a
in the
fan of
WWE,
him.
the commissioner, and he has been kind of iconic in the scene. I get that. Like, there is a lot of great WWE moments that, unfortunately, Vince McMahon is there for and was a big part of. Like, he played the role well. But as a person, he is terrible and a horrible person to have at the position of power that he does in the industry. He shouldn't be in the industry. He shouldn't even be outside of a fucking jail cell.
Right,
for the things
bro.
he's done. Like, I can't separate art from the
He
artist
should be
when
in a
it comes to
slammer.
something like this. I just can't do it. I know there are people that are, and I'm not like mad at you for it or anything, but I can't. He is just
Yeah, me
absolute
neither.
trash, scum, the lowest of the low, and I will of course be keeping my eyes on this lawsuit as everything continues to develop here. I just wanted to give you like the very bare bones of it, like the basics. There is so much to it. I urge anyone out there that's curious to take a look, but just fair warning, it is disturbing. It's very...
Vince McMahon, we done with this video. We heard enough. This was egregious. This was an abomination. Vince McMahon, you need to be put in jail immediately. Yeah, why they ain't kicking down his door already? This shit was 6 days ago, bruh. He better be in jail already. They better kick down his motherfucking door, because if it was a black motherfucker, or if it was Bill Cosby or R. Kelly, they would have kicked down his shit and arrested his motherfucking ass. So yeah, bruh. Vince McMahon, you going to jail. Yeah, you going to jail. And you need to be put behind bars for a long goddamn time. Yeah, nigga, I don't give a fuck about you being old. You don't get no pass because you an old motherfucker. But anyway, we finna get out of here, bro. If you enjoyed that reaction video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I'm out of here, bro.